sometimes people like to join in numbers of more number. Even 2 months back, we were having 100 plus members, 100 plus attendees
Oh,
on this session,
very good.
120, 130. So we reach at to till 132. So
Okay.
it's depend on time and depend on the interest. If you are
Right.
doing regular session with a good expert, then definitely we can attract
Yes.
so many numbers. So our
Right.
motto is that to
Agree.
share something, share knowledge and build a network. Network is the one thing
Yes.
that we can help each other because as you can see that Maya is from Delhi,
Hmm.
Pragna is from Surat, Arun Chakravarti is from Surat, Sandeep is from Bihar. So people will connect here and they can share their knowledge, they can share their problem also.
Right.
It is possible that those are living in the one city, they will meet at one place, they
True.
will collaborate and second thing is that we are the HR fraternity, we don't want that people will stay without job.
Yes.
We always help them with progress.
Right. Very good.
And some people convert from HR to consultant. We always support them.
Yes.
If you are joining any training and development program, if you are going to be a consultant, we are here to support.
That's very good.
We believe that these are not very good.
Yes.
That's why we know each face by name.
Very
We
good.
know that from where they are doing what the expertise of them. So this many because of many resources in the forum.
Mm-hmm.
So many times he associated with us. Ratna is there.
Mm-hmm.
Currently she is doing consultancy in Surat. Working as an HR also.
Mm-hmm.
Neelima Kumari is there. She is from Surat.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Now, Neelima,
Yeah, thank you.
introduction, I think I shared your LinkedIn profile with everyone.
Yes.
And this is the second time you are on the website. So first, thank you so much for giving a valuable time. Yeah, Mr. Prabhakar Rao is there. He is also a senior person. He is a general manager position in Canada, right? So
Yes.
Prabhakar, if you want from
I'm from Andhra.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so now you see people from everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so let me go to
Yeah.
you.
Just
Let's start the session
yeah.
and discuss. I before the start the session, I would like to request all to share our feedback from after the session. So request to all, please leave your feedback. Yeah, over to you, Neelima.
Thank you so much, MJ. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for inviting me here and giving this platform to share my experience. However, everyone is so experienced now. After getting to know, I'm really thinking that oh, this is really it is like a privilege for me speaking to so experienced people. So, good evening, everyone. I am Nilima Kumari. I am MSc in zoology, and for the last 1.5 years, I've been working as a software trainer and corporate trainer. I come from education background with the experience of 16 plus years, and my website that is called aspirationmatters.com. You can visit there. My aim in this life as a trainer and as a corporate trainer to help each and every individual and organization to accelerate their performance. So now what I do with the individuals and professionals, I help them to work on their inside out image so that they can live contented life in all areas, like with respect of professional, social, as well as their personal life. My mission is that if I help one person, the one person should be able to help 10 more people so that they are able to uplift each other. That is my mission. And I always inspire people to help each other and contribute as much as you can do in your life. So we are blessed with some or the other talent and we must give back to the society. That is my mission. And with that mission and vision, I have joined. I have transitioned into an entrepreneur so that I work for money as well as I work uh, for just knowledge share also. Definitely, I must tell that. And I conduct sessions once in a month for underprivileged people, and in some of the schools where they need the teachers are required to be trained. So that is my that is my social goal, that I do it continuously, because you don't get another life to contribute to the society. So that is my aim. One more thing I would like to share about myself, that I write on a regular basis. I am a creator on LinkedIn, and a lot of people are following me just after reading my posts. So this is my new discovery. So my one more aim in life, that every one of us are blessed with lot of potential, but we die without realizing that true potential. So that is also one of the reasons for me to becoming a trainer. And I keep realizing my lot of hidden potential from time to time. As I face any challenge, I just go with for the challenge and I explore new possibilities. And that's how I realize, and I get to know, okay, this was okay, one more talent in me. So this was about me as a Nilima. And yeah, I'm a cyclist. I'm a yoga and gym enthusiast, very fitness enthusiast. This is what about me. So I will ask one question to everyone. Today's session is bridge the gap in your life, or bridge the gap of your life. What do you mean by this? Just I want one or two answers. At least you can write it in the chat box. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Anybody else? Yes, some more. Okay. Do you feel that we have some gaps in our life and we must work on that? At least we must identify that yes, there is some gap. Yes. So even many a times we are not able to laugh for 2 days or 3 days. We forget to smile. That is also a gap in our life, because of busy schedule or whatever we are doing. We are so engrossed in our life that we don't realize that we have forgotten to smile. We to smile, we have to watch something, some reel that is funny reel, so that we can laugh. That we have reached to that level. So there is a gap. We are not able to see ourselves. We are not able to look into us, that what is happening and what do we like, and what kind of life we are leading. That is one of the most important thing we need to work on. So today's session is bridge the gap of your life. Now this is not only finding for happiness. There are people I am meeting, and how I got this idea. My most of the clients, individual clients who are coming, they are going through stagnancy in their life because of some lack of planning in their earlier stage, or when they were working at their midlife. So that time they did not realize that they need to plan something at least for future, so that this gap will not be more. Now they have reached to that level, that gap is so much, they don't know now what to catch. I should catch my professional goal, or I should run after my personal goal, or shall I run for the spiritual goal? So today we have organized this session with only one purpose, that when we are fulfilling our professional goals, we can also plan for our personal as well as social goals, spiritual goals. So now, how we can plan that? Until and unless we see that yes, this is where I need to work on. This is where I am lagging behind. And or we are not lagging behind. There is a scope that yes, we have some scope of improvement. I can do better. How many times when we face this problem and we ask this question, how can I make it better? How can I improve the situation? This is one thing. We ask, most of the time we ask, what is happening with me? Why is this happening to me? Or why me? Even when this type of thoughts come to us, there is a gap. Gap in interpreting the situation, gap in perception. Because we have got habituated of perceiving the things. We have not habituated of looking into the things from different angles. So when we look at the things from different angles, we realize that this interpretation is very different. Till the time, only perception was formed. So we are going to discuss in detail, and yes, I will try to do justice in whatever time we have been given. Mahesh, can I share the screen? Yeah. So I am giving you one question. If you are carrying diary or pen and paper, uh, would you please write your adjectives, or you can speak here also if you don't mind. What are the adjectives and what are the values? At least write two adjectives and two values you stand by in your life. Yeah, that is also very good. But yeah, I'm not able to see that. I will see that. I will have to. Yeah, I can see now. Yeah, this is very good. Gap of releasing stress. Yeah, so who has raised the hand? Please, Vijaya, ask me question.
Oh, no, no, I just wanted to share what is my objective of life. I don't have any question as of now. My objective is to uphold a scientific spirit in the society and to be spiritual. So these are the two things for which I am committed to.
Very
To
good.
uphold the scientific spirit and to be spiritual.
Very good. So nice. Okay, commitment and spiritual. Okay, good, good. So when we talk about values, like we need to think that what kind of values, like suppose if I tell that what is my pillars of strength, are you able to see the screen? Yeah, whole screen is visible, my PPT. Yeah. So when we talk about values, like suppose I am giving my example, my pillars of strength are creativity, empathy, and excellence. These are the values I stand by. I can't compromise when it comes to empathy and understanding people, integrity. These are the values. So same way, what are the values that drives you? Like you that is the value that holds you very strong in times of adversity, in times of happiness, at both the times. Can can someone share? So Mahesh, I'm not able to see the now chat box because yeah, yeah, you please let me know. Yeah. So be the power to bridge the gap in your life. So raise your level of performance to bridge the gap of your life. So be the power. We are the power. And I would start this with one of the inspiring saying by Swami Vivekananda. And I really truly believe in this. And I'm sure most of you would be also believing in this obedience, readiness, and love for the cause. If you have these three, nothing can hold you back. So, when we talk about bridging the gap, if we are ready for that and if we are really honest with ourselves while finding the gap and while identifying it, we can, and if we are ready for that, we are prepared for that, we can definitely achieve whatever we want in our life. So, learning outcome from today's session, we are going to achieve that. You will understand yourself as who you are, learn to set the pace and direction of your life, identify situational crisis, and learn to deal with courage. Prevent stress to be more productive and ask questions to bridge the gap of your life. So, what is nowhere to somewhere? So, when we talk about bridging the gap, when we talk about gap, we need to first find out what is that gap? Is it related to my personal life or is it related to my professional life? Do I need to upskill myself? So, whatever is the gap, we need to first write down in our diary. So, after this, we will have one small activity, and I'll let you know what to do in that. So whenever we identify our gap, we need to train our brain to focus on what we want in our life. So where we are and where we want to be, we have to find that. So we are suppose we are right now, I am a trainer. Tomorrow I want to be a senior consultant. So I want to reach there. Now what is that gap where I want to reach and how I can fill that? What kind of resources I can pull in? That we need to think about. So when we set our intention with attention, definitely we have high probability to fill that gap. And that is what we call as set target or set your goal in personal, professional, as well as in for social life. After that, we need to visualize. So we have to live in future that we are living and we are already achieving that. Suppose I visualize that tomorrow I want to become a great speaker where thousands of people are sitting and watching me and listening to me. That I have to feel that yes, I'm already standing, I'm able to see that audience. So we need to live in future if we want to fill that gap. And that's how it motivates us, it helps us to achieve our target very fast. And we need to take planned action with consistency. And this is where it is very important. We take action for 2 days, and after third day, we again become demotivated because we don't evaluate our progress. So if we are into habit of evaluating our progress at the same time, when we are into habit of extending our gratitude and living the life with gratitude, then definitely we are very consistent with our actions. So this is one action plan. And we release our expectation. After that, we leave it to the universe and we manifest everything and we leave it to the universe what we want to achieve in our life. So whenever we talk about identifying the gap, we have to find out the key. Where is the key? And what we can do, what kind of action I can take to reach there. So can we go for that exercise now, everyone?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So can you see here, I have written career, relationship. So with that, you have to give yourself from 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest and from 10 is the highest. So in career, where are you standing? How much marks do you give at present? Suppose you are giving 4 marks, then why not 10 marks? What is the reason you are not giving 10 marks? It is because you are not satisfied or you feel there is a scope of improvement. If you upskill yourself, you can give yourself 10 marks. Or if you achieve particular target, you can give 10 marks. So that is how you have to give yourself from 1 to 10 scale uh, grading for relationship, for family, for diet, fitness, money, fun, and hobbies. Are you able to do all these things? Are you able to live life like this? Or is there any gap? So, this is how you will identify your gap, and then we will find out the keys. What is the key to fill that gap? Yeah, can you do it? This exercise, we will have 2 minutes, 3 minutes time. Yeah, everyone. Have you Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, yes.
Share and stop. Okay, okay. I just try to come there to see that everyone is doing or not because nothing is visible here. Yeah. Yeah, keep it to yourself. You don't need to put it on the chat box. It is your personal thing. So give yourself marks from 1 to 10. Where do you stand at present? And where do you want to reach? So you give that also. Suppose you are right now for career at 4. You want to reach, your target is 8. So how you will reach up to 8? So that is the gap we will fill. Yes. So then we will find out the keys that whether you need to upscale, what you need to do, or some course you need to do, or you need more experience, or you need some skill, particular skill to grow and reach to that level 8 or 9 or 10. Yeah. Okay.
I am 52 out of 72, out of 70. 52 out of 70. Yeah.
So I hope you are giving marks individually. Suppose for fitness only you are giving, and then money only you are giving. No, you
No,
are
no,
not
no.
giving all together. No, yeah.
I have given marks for each and every category and I have summed it
Yes,
up.
yes, yes. Very good. Yes.
52
So
out of 70.
suppose
Yes.
yeah. So what I'm trying to tell, suppose right now I'm into habit of eating very different type of diet that is not very healthy. I am aware of that, that this is not healthy diet and it is not very good for my health. Still, I'm taking because I am impulsive person. I'm not able to control my impulses. That is the reason. So we will find the key, what we can do, how we can improve that. Suppose in family, I am very rude with my husband or my wife. I lose my temperament. There also you will give less marks. Or you are not able to spend time with your family. Okay, your relationship has crisis. So it is your individual. You don't need to disclose it to the public. You keep it to yourself in your notebook. And are you able to spend some time for your fun and hobbies, or all time is going only in social media? That is also you have to find. So if you're done, please let me know. I will move ahead and then I will come to the main screen. Okay, everyone. So now what is the trick here? So for each category, what you have to do, you have to travel from present to future. Suppose present you are at 5. I'm taking one example here because you will have to work on yourself after this session. So suppose you are in career 5 and you want in future 9. So what is that you want that you will reach at 9? Is it upskilling or is it number of years of experience? Or some people face issue because of lack of proficiency in language. That also obstruct their growth. That becomes one of the biggest hindrance. So they have realization, or they need some sort of executive program course, personal development course, whatever it is. They have to think where is that key. They have to find that key for each and every category. Now you will have to check that lag. Why you are not able to take action? Is it because of shortage of time, or you are very busy, or you are taking things granted? You are thinking life is good. I am getting salary. I am very happy. I have very good life. But this good life will not stay for very long. Please be very careful about it. Whatever you are living in present, this will be very good for 2 years or 3 years. If you don't take action and if you don't plan for the future, after 3 years, you will face that, wow, ye kya hua? People who were working with me, they have already gone so far. Why not me? So this is not question of comparison. You yourself will feel saturated after some time. That too much of saturation, doing the same kind of work, same place, same salary structure. So it is better to take action now, find that key, and start scheduling your time every day, at least for half an hour or 40 minutes for that particular goal. So, suppose you are lagging behind in your relationship or with the family, you have some issue. You need to work with your emotional intelligence. You need to take care of your impulses. Why you are so impulsive? Why you don't have self-regulation? So we need to work on each area for each category and we have to fill that gap. And to fill that gap, you attach each lag and construct a plan to be motivated. Remind yourself. Now it becomes very difficult to sustain motivation. To sustain motivation, the trick is you look at the outcome. What will be the outcome? How you will look, how you will feel at particular time when you achieve those results, when you win, or when you achieve that result. What will be your feeling? You will feel very good. You will fit in so many dresses. Now you are not able to fit. So suppose your fitness is lagging to coming to 3 and you want to reach to 8. What is that? Is it because of too much of weight? Is it because of not into the routine? So you have to find that gap and then only we can work on that. After that, you have to manifest the outcome. You have to manifest the result, and that will keep you motivated and it will give you energy to take action. That's why we call that some people look very positive. Their energy and aura is very positive because they always think of their result. They always keep seeing their, visualizing their result. That is the reason, and that is why they sustain that motivation. They never get demotivated. In fact, such people, if things are not working, they make it work. Their motivation is so high, they make it work. So, in suppose in your HR fraternity, something is not working. Some people are not very motivated in the team. How to motivate them? So that is the time you have to make that person realize that what is the outcome he is going to get if he works like this. So if the person has aligned his result and everything, then definitely the person will be motivated. There are a lot of techniques. I'm just giving you a short, uh, one very smallest and shortest idea. That is one thing, and it gives achievement drive. Once we are motivated, it gives achievement drive. Now, this gap could be lack of drive also, lack of self confidence. So, suppose in career or we are not able to take right decision, it is only because of lack of self confidence. Because if we lack confidence, our decision making skill gets spoiled. We are not able to make right decision. If it is upskilling, upskilling is nothing but it is uncovering your potential skill. What do we do in upskilling? We uncover our potential skill. We have potential, but we need certain training. So after certain training, we uncover our potential skill. Lack of goal setting, that could be also possible, or that, or it could be because of unrealistic goal setting, or setting a goal that is very easy, so we don't feel motivated. We think ho jayega type, you know this will, I will achieve it, there is no problem, it is very easy thing, I will achieve. So we need to set that goal, appropriate goal, and it should be not be vague, it should be smart goal, specific with the time frame. So what, by what time I am going to achieve this rating? Right now I'm at 5 and I want to reach to 8. How much time I'm going to give? 6 months, 1 year? That we have to fix that time. There is one more reason for gap, that is poor self-management. We don't manage our time, so we don't manage ourselves. So lack of time management leads to poor self-management. So we need to see that what is our time management technique and tools, what kind of tools I am using for time management. And one the biggest problem of relationship issues and family and even eating habits, it is poor self-control. So we need to find that gap and we need to find that keys and we need to fill that. Now here we need to be very honest with ourselves, because we are doing for ourselves, we are not doing it to show to somebody, then only we can get benefited. So we all are very experienced and we know that what we are and who we are. So the activity we did, value, and what is my objective. Now my next question is, I'll just stop sharing here and I will come there and then only I'll take it to the next level. Mm. Yeah. Yeah.
We have a gap and we try to work on that also.
Right.
What happened?
Hmm.
2 3 steps and then you find that,
Hmm.
if you find that okay, we are not we are getting good number in our solution,
Hmm.
take 2 3 steps and then you stop somewhere.
Yeah.
In case of bike also, we everybody want to be on top.
Hmm.
But what happened? After taking 2 3 steps, we found that oh, this is not a cup of your mind.
Yes.
Stop also.
Yes. Yes. So there are two reasons behind this, Mahesh. First is either we have set unrealistic goal. Like suppose you are taking some decision in your relationship. Have you judged that, not judged, observed that other person? How much change can happen in you and in the environment? That we have to measure and we have to be very wise in that. This is one reason. Another thing, that we have to see the outcome. See, whenever we want change, no, it needs consistent effort. Suppose I'm giving you one example. You are playing tug of war, right? the other person is pulling the rope from that side, and the other person is team is pulling that rope from another side. What happens? Both of you are pulling from each side and respective sides. And what happened? At certain point, the person or the team who has been able to pull it with all effort and with the consistent effort, they are able to pull that rope. So that is how they win that tug of war. Same thing happens in our life, in our day-to-day life. Whenever we want some change, whenever we want to work on relationship or career, it requires, consistent effort. Without fail, consistent effort, whether you are seeing the result or you are not seeing the result. Now, when it comes to seeing the result, we straight away want the outcome. Okay, there are some small milestones. Are we able to reach particular small milestones? Now here you need to be very honest and you have to be full of gratitude. Okay, whatever is happening, I am seeing that improvement. I'll give you one very good example from my life. Like, I started this career as an entrepreneur. I won't say that I am making huge amount of money and that is the only success in this 1.5 years, right? But yes, I am generating good revenue, no doubt in that. Okay, much more than my expectation. However, I am not generating what is my target. Now what I should do? I should not fail. I should not stop writing on LinkedIn. I should not stop my action. I have to be consistent because I am counting and calculating my milestones. Okay, in this 1.5 year journey, what all things I have done? I have made so many friends. I have made new connections. So many people now know me. Now so many followers are there who are following me. There are a lot of people who are appreciating me. Now all these are milestones which I am getting. So these are the, you are evaluating your progress. So that is how I am telling. First, you set your target, and then you take step behind. Like, okay, to reach there, I need these things. If you are able to reach that first step, that is your achievement, and you please celebrate for that. And then again, put effort for the next time. So here you need to be motivated. You need to be very consistent when it comes to motivation. That is the most important thing, and we need to do that. And we need to count that blessing which is coming on the way, because no change can happen in 1 day or 2 days. It is a, time. Like, you would have also learned in your childhood, whatever you studied and learned, it was not over in within 10 days. You did not learn even phonetics in 10 days. You did not learn your HR MBA in 10 days. You took 2 years to get your certificate. So same thing happens in our every area of life. Even in career, you told, you need to be consistent, seeing your outcome. Okay, result is this and I'm going to enjoy, so I need to be consistent. This is what you have to do. Mahesh, I hope I elaborated. And are you? Yeah, so we need to check that milestones. वो छोटे छोटे जो हमें मिल रही है ना बीच में, उस पे हमें खुशी मनाना है, तभी आप मोटिवेटेड रहोगे. Otherwise you will give up. That is one thing. Yeah. So my next activity is, if you have written and you have given your marks, now you find what you can do to fill that gap, because you know what is, where is your gap. Now I'm only teaching you the procedure. It is like a chemistry lab, and I'm telling you, you put this, you put that. This is how we are doing. So what is that gap and how you can fill that? Now here, power of observation and power of reflection works, right? To bring any change, either in the person, in the process, in any organization, you need to reflect on action. What action we are taking and how it is working. Is it beneficial or not? Here we need to be truly honest with ourselves. जो बात करते हैं ना ह्यूमन स्किल्स की, we have to be actually go by the laws, that we have to be truly honest without any biased thinking, without having any pre-notion thinking. So if you have written, write down what is that, how you can fill that gap. I will give 2 minutes to 3 minutes. If nobody is doing, then I will go ahead. You let me know that as well. Yes, fully agree. Yes, yes. So good, Mahesh, you told the truth. So that's why I'm telling that we have to inculcate the habit of observation, reflection, and experimentation. I always use this word as a O-R-E, or. Okay, observe, reflect, and then experiment. So once you reflect, what are you doing in reflection? You are preparing your subconscious mind to guide you. Okay, and consistently that will keep guiding you on the right path. That is the power of reflection. And that's what we need to get into every time. And we never go wrong in our decision once we start reflecting on our action. That's very important. I'm sharing the screen, and there are only few slides. And yeah, yeah. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, so now here, I'm again coming back to Mahesh's question, how to sustain. You have to dream big. Dream big means dream real thing that is achievable. And at the same time, you have to keep dreaming that. Then you set goals as per that. So example, you on weekends when you make plan to go to movie or some place to with your family, what you do? You don't start thinking मैं car निकालूंगा, keys निकालूंगा and मैं जाऊंगा. What you start doing? You decide the destination and then you start the preparation. Okay, how much time it will take to reach that destination? It will take 2 hours, 3 hours. So how much time I should keep in my hand? What all preparation I need to do. So this is how you start doing, and then you set that Google map. So our life has to be set on that Google map, and it has to be, driven on a automatic mode. So that is the power of dreaming big and setting our goal, and that is what motivate us to take action. So what we can do, we can find a mentor if we are not able to take, or we can find a friend who has a similar interest or common goal. It may be from office, from home, from the school friend, college friend, whatever. Now we need to learn and upskill. Even when it comes to diet or anything, we need to find that what is the right thing we need to do so that I can reach to that, I can fill that gap. At the same time, we need to be so confident and we need to have that courage so that we can take calculated risk and we can build our risk appetite to maximum. That is the power of confidence building. And raise your bar. So suppose you have reached one goal. After that, again, we need to set different goals. Suppose I am able to lift only 5 kg weights in gym. I need to set for 6 kg or 8 kg for the next week. That is what we have to do. The same thing that goes in our house in spirituality. Suppose I'm able to meditate only for 2 minutes. I need to set the bar at least for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, in a day at least. So that is how we have to do. We need to set new goals, help others to grow, and learn time management. That is very important, and we need to invest in personal development. So when we invest in personal development, we are aware that where is the lag and how I can fill that. And the best part is reflecting on our action. uh, so how we can bridge the gaps of life with we can bridge the gap of life with power skills. That plays very important role as a HR fraternity. All of you would be knowing how important is this power skill in our life, not as a professional, but as a in our personal life as well. So it helps to set the right expectation, and we have milestones and goals. We organize and plan and prioritize. At the same time, to be focused, we have to avoid distractions. So I'll take one example here. Suppose our juniors, they get into habit of arguments. Sometimes it happens that situation goes out of hand and they get into habit of arguments. That is the time we need to bring them to adult ego state, and we have to make them understand what is right and what is wrong. Here we don't have to get distracted with that argument. We don't have to get into that argument at any cost because we are focused. We have some goal in our life. So same way, there are a lot of distractions will keep coming in our life, and we have to avoid because we are chasing our dream, we are chasing our goal. That is what. and do one thing at a time. We believe in multitasking, but things that involves our brain capacity and energy, that productivity rate goes down. So it is better when our brain is required. We do need to focus only in one thing at a time, and don't leave things unfinished. That procrastination is one thing, and leaving things unfinished. So when things are not working and we are not seeing that another part, we are only seeing the result. That time we get very demotivated and we leave the things unfinished. So once we have targeted, we have to be very consistent, and we have to be very determined that whatever happens, I'm going to finish, and then only I'm going to leave it. So we can set like Pomodoro technique, that 25 minutes you set the time and complete that task, and then only you get from that place, go out from that place. Read something new every day and communicate effectively. So our next target, next learning outcome was that how to prevent stress. Now I will come and give some idea there, not here. So I'm coming there in the main room, and just a minute. So any doubt here? Anybody has any doubt here? Anyone has any doubt up to here, whatever we spoke? Mahesh, how was, okay. Whatever I explained, do you agree with that, or is there any doubt or question? Then only I will go ahead, because only few parts are left.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am,
okay.
you can.
Yeah, yeah, very good. So what I was trying to tell here, sometimes our stress also becomes very big hindrance, and that creates lot of gap in our life. Because of stress, we are not able to see that reality, that something is lagging or something is lacking in me. We are not able to see. Now, why do we have this stress? There are a lot of reasons. I can't go in detail as of now. But the main reason is we carry baggage. We are not used to of shedding our baggage from time to time. We carry past baggage, that usne ye bola, and we carry that hurt, that emotion with us. And the moment our negative thoughts comes, negative emotion comes, and then behavior becomes negative, and then our performance and our decision, everything goes haywire here and there. So it is not in our control. So the reason is stress, and we or sometimes the reason is insecurity. It may be financial insecurity, it may be job insecurity, it may be relationship insecurity. Sometimes we have stress because of the nervousness. We feel that how come the Samir is going so far, why I am not able to achieve. So this is also one of the reasons we get stressed. Resources are less, and your pressure is more. So resources could be time, it could be post in some of the offices, that pyramid goes, that only one person will go ahead, so rest of them have to be left behind. So that also causes lot of stress, especially in armed forces, where only one person becomes the admiral or something, and rest of them are not, don't get a chance. So these are the reasons of stress. Now, how to prevent stress? So I will give one example here. Things that is not in our control, we should not try to control. Your children, you can only provide conducive environment and support to your children, but you cannot give them destiny that they will become doctor or engineer. Lot of things play in the picture and cannot control. We try to control things, but that is not in our control, and that's how we get stressed. So here one is that don't try to control, that is not in your control. Another thing, that if you know things are going to become bad, just prevent it much ahead. You know the relationship with this person is going bad. Just take precautions. Be cautious. Don't speak something that will create problem. This is the reason you can, this is the way you can prevent stress. Another way, when someone is telling that because of something, suppose he is your boss and he is shouting at you, he is finding some fault in you. Now you need to ask questions. You don't need to give answer back that it was not a problem. What you can say, you can be very polite and you can say, if you explain me that what is so nice to me and I will understand where I am wrong. And if something is not wrong, I learn it. So you are my senior, help me to understand so that I can do my work better. This is also one of the way to minimize stress and prevent stress. Another way that we think a lot about future and overthinking and overanalysis. We try to analyze the thing, we try to unnecessarily, make an image about something, and that's how we live and we carry a lot of burden. So being mindful is also one of the way to prevent stress. Instead of thinking about past or instead of thinking about future, can we think about present and when we live this present moment? So when we live the present moment, that is also we prevent stress. That is also always prevents stress. Another method that we can prevent stress by planning. If we are not planned, we are going to invite stress in our life. So we need to plan. We know that audit is going to come by end of the month. I know that report I have to submit by end of the month. Why can't I write every day I work in one of the document and I'm keeping it? So by end of the day, I'm just compiling and testing it. Why do I need to take that stress at the last minute? Suppose some meeting comes or some other activity comes. You won't get time, and then whole night you'll be working to make the report and sending it to the boss, and then you'll be sleeping less, and that is also going to cause stress. So we need to understand how we can plan our time, how we can plan our schedule, so that we have less stress. Yes, Nitesh, I will just give you time. Just give me one second, please. One more thing. We need to spend our time with nature as well as with some exercise, some meditation, so that you are already internally very calm. Why do you get so upset with the things? Because internally we are hyper. I will call it hyper because once upon a time I used to be like that. Okay, in my very early time when I learned driving, I used to drive very fast because every time I used to be in hurry. कुछ ना कुछ मेरा छूट रहा होगा मुझे लगता था ओ ये भी करना ये भी करना ये भी करना 100 things I used to do. Over the time I learned how to manage my things, how to plan, and actually I became very calm internally. So definitely nothing affected me, and that's how also I prevented stress. So these are the techniques, and I will explain some more techniques. Let me listen to Nishan. Yes, Nishan.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for sharing this good discussion and awesome insights, right? So, majority of us being HR professionals, right? So, they not only carry their stress, they also carry stress around them.
Fully agree.
Right. So I was thinking that when you discuss about the reasons for stress, right? So when we look into Maslow's need hierarchy here, right?
Yes, very right.
So I just want to, I just want to know your views on that. How is Maslow need hierarchy theory at various stages? Because at each of us are at various level of hierarchy at different levels. If you can just highlight on that, how different levels at different stages of life contribute to the stress among the individuals, right? So I think that would be a good from you.
Very good. So I will just explain this Maslow law of hierarchy with one example. Okay. Example is I'm just creating a story here. The person, a man, who is in the initial years of his career, where he has to look for his roti, kapra, makan, and everything, basic need and necessity. Now, the person will compromise on so many things because his main aim is to get that roti every day they can go to his house so that he can feed his family members. Definitely, this person's stress level is very high. As he starts moving ahead in his career, as he starts becoming financially independent, as he starts becoming a very experienced person, and when his level, like he is able to meet up most of his needs, okay, the stress level goes down. At some point of time, he reaches to the level where he has reached to self-actualization. However, he was stressed in his initial years, but he has reached to self-actualization phase because he has earned good amount of money. He has earned good amount of money. He has been married. He has got good family life. He has saved a lot of money. He has earned a lot of experience. Now he doesn't have any job insecurity. He doesn't have any financial insecurity. He is at different level. At the same time, he has practiced spirituality from the very beginning. However, he was stressful, but because of his heredity or whatever his family background, he practiced spirituality at that same time. He reached to that level now. Wow, I have achieved whatever I wanted, however I ran my life, but now I'm very satisfied. Suddenly, he is at self-actualization. I also reached to that level 2 years back, and I was feeling that I am at Nirvana state. And suddenly something hit me, and I said, no, I have reached something, but I need to give back to society, and I want to go back to society with lot of talents what I have, because this talent will go waste, because whatever I earned, I did only for my family members, and I earned and I did only for my family members, and I devoted my life only to one organization. So now I need to reach out to the mass. Now this person was at self-actualization phase, and he again comes back to the stint in his life, and he starts thinking, now I need to achieve more, but this time his life is very different, because he is not going to work for his finances. Financial insecurity is not there, because his aim is very different, to reach out to the mass and society, to give back the talent so that others can benefit. This is what is his life. Now here also, do you think that he is not stressful? He is definitely stressful, because he doesn't want to sacrifice or his image. Now he has an issue of his image, that his image should not be tarnished at any cost. So such type of fear is there at that level also. And this, whatever you say, self-actualization phase, there also he has some sort of stress. He may have stress out of death, that now has come the time that I might die. So that stress also be there at that level also. So when we start feeling, yeah, yeah,
But eventually, what happens is physically, moods related to stress होता है.
definitely, because that person, he has got different, because he reaches that nirvana state. Now he wants to reach out to the state. I have experienced it. I am telling you, till like I met with that then I was in middle. When I saw that and I heard someone saying me, I started thinking to achieve what is that? And I got answer in 3 months. I could visualize what I'm doing as well now. 1.5 years back, and that is how I changed my career. So I was feeling contented and satisfied again at time. So it doesn't mean that is, yeah, that is giving me performance, and that is giving me excellence. So I'm not giving my example only. It happens in normal people. So many talent doctors, they have already reached to and
Ma'am, your voice is crackling, ma'am.
consistency. Yeah. I hope Nitesh, I should answer your question, or you are satisfied.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And you can add if you have some.
no, nothing in particular. But yes,
Yeah, my internet is little. Yeah, tell me, Nitish.
yeah. The only is that the only thing which I understood about stress is the expectation gap is that what basically leads to
Yeah,
stress.
Nitish, I missed your voice because my network was weak. Yeah, can you speak once again?
Yeah. So I was just suggesting that what I fundamentally understand from my experience is that expectation gap is basically the only thing which causes stress. The reasons can be many, the reactions can be many, but
Yes.
it's ultimately depends on you that how you choose to react or how you
Right.
choose to respond, right? So you
Respond.
are reacting or you are responding. That is the attitude that we need to develop. That is the fundamental
Okay.
thing that I understand about stress.
Right.
Otherwise, not understanding stress is also gives sometimes stress.
Yes.
So it is very
Right.
better to think about it. But yes, the only thing I would suggest from what life, what I have experienced is now, is you just try to respond and not react. And sometimes you would definitely each and everyone reaches to that stage of nirvana in some of the
Right.
other things, right? Irrespective of
Yeah.
whether passing the other phases or not, right? But there are some moments when you really become self-actualized. It can be
Yes.
for a momentary, right? But then the best thing is sometimes even you don't respond. That is also a good strategy.
Yes. Yes. That's what I was telling.
The
That
only
when
See, the only thing what I have experienced is जिन बातों से मुझे 10वीं में स्ट्रेस हो रहा था, 12वीं में स्ट्रेस हो रहा था, आज अगर मैं उनको सोचता हूँ तो आई लाफ एट माय सेल्फ यार क्या
yes,
था. But
fully
that was
agree.
right. When students reach to a stage they try to commit suicide. It goes
Right.
to that level, the stress levels. So
Right.
कुछ सोचने की जरूरत नहीं, उसका बिंदास रहो. And जैसे नीलिमा ने बताया, live in your present and that is the only key, right?
Yes.
कुछ नहीं होने वाला, ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या होगा, कुछ होगा तो चला जाएगा, कुछ नहीं होगा तो वैसे भी कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
Now, I will give one example here. We always try to take stress that is not in our control. उसने ये कह दिया. Now, how can I control उसने क्या कह दिया? I have only control how I am going to respond.
Absolutely.
Right. उसने ये कर दिया. उसने से मुझे ऐसे देखा. I mean, उसने ऐसे देखा. मैं इसमें क्या कर सकती हूँ? It is not my internet and it is not my fault. So here we have to understand things what is not in our control we should not try to control. And most of us get into the stress because we always try to control that is not in our control. Yes, Nitish?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that is the thing. So
The,
I'm
the,
sharing the
the,
screen. Yeah.
the only thing is कि जिस जिस पे आपका कंट्रोल ही नहीं है, जिसको आप जानते नहीं हो, और मुझे तो फंडामेंटली ये पता नहीं चलता कि लोगों को बुरा कैसे लगता है कोई अगर कुछ बात बोल देता है तो. How
Hmm.
how it even affects them, because
Hmm.
then you choose to give importance to that individual or that situation so much
Yes, yes.
that they have the ability to make your life miserable and
Right.
you keep
Fully
control.
agree. Yes. So it is, we have to be very smart in this that what we want in our life, we have to do that. Not, we don't have to be, give that our keep that others are controlling us. That is very important. Yeah. Yes, Mahesh. Yeah. So, Saurabh, professionalism is, see, when we talk about etiquette and professionalism, when you are able to make others feel comfortable in your presence, that is your etiquette. When it comes to you as a person, you have to find that gap. Why you are saying that you don't have that professionalism. So you find out that why you are saying that your professionalism is lacking somewhere, then we can work on that. Is it your language? Is it your posture? Is it your way of speaking? Is it your how do you dress? Or the kind of emails you write. So many things. There are a lot of things about professionalism. So I will discuss with you, Saurabh, definitely about it. Professionalism. I will take it separately. Okay. Yeah. So, Saurabh, when we talk about time management, we need to understand on four areas. Okay. One thing is that what is important and what is urgent. You need to work on that. So, first you will have to. Now, I'll give you one example. Taking care of your health is important, but do we take care? No, because when we fall sick, then we start taking care of our health. We go to physiotherapist. So we need to work more on what is important. It becomes urgent because we don't work on important thing, then it becomes the last minute crisis. And then we get into that firefighting. So we need to think what is important and what is not important. So now you make the list. Today's poll I created on LinkedIn, especially that we consume our time on unproductive thing. So this is wastage of time. We are wasting time because we are consuming our time on unproductive thing. So we have to see how we can minimize that consumption of time on unproductive thing. And you are the right person to say what time you wake up, how what time you sleep. You need to work on every aspect. Is it that you are waking up very late and then you are running for your office and for your work? You need to work on everything. And the main important thing that you see what is important and what is not important, what is urgent and what is not urgent. After that, everything will fall in place and you make your schedule, your diary, previous night, what you are going to work, how much time it will take, what is your everyday's basic job. That time will go anyway. After that, whatever time is left, you use it for your planning and recreation. Saurabh, Saurabh, okay, okay, okay. So, Saurabh, definitely, I will explain you everything in detail, or I might send you some PDF also and my PPT. And fine, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah, I will share. Yeah, I will share. I will share with you, MJ, in your personal chat. Okay. Yeah. I'm just going ahead with my presentation because the few slides are left because of time. Otherwise, this whole course takes 4 hours because it has lot of activities, and I deliberately made it so short. You won't believe. Yeah, because of lack of time. So yeah. So we were talking about prevent stress. So you create a virtual wall. Suppose someone is telling you something, you don't have to take it. So don't take it. So this is your virtual wall. Check what is causing pressure. Is it time, lack of time management, lack of your impulse control, or you are taking things too seriously, spoken by others? That also you have to check. Now you align your mind with your goal. All the time when your subconscious mind is focused towards goal, I am giving you guarantee you will not get stressed. You will take optimum stress to reach to your goal. That is one thing. Right. Another thing I would like to mention here, our subconscious mind always need one task. If we do not give that task to subconscious mind, that's our mind will get distracted, and whatever is coming your way, there is no filter that is working, and you will get distracted with some reels or some social media, some friends, some unnecessary phone talk, unnecessary texting. So that is why we need to give some goal to our subconscious mind, and that's how alignment of brain happens. Now we need to understand and learn some belly breathing technique. That is very important. So when you breathe in, your belly, your abdomen comes out, and when you breathe out, your abdomen goes inside. So you don't have to breathe with your chest. Try to breathe with your belly because it's very important. And oxygen goes to each and every cell, and your mind works really well, and you take right decision. Our decision becomes poor because Sometimes we don't breathe throughout the day properly. And if we are not doing cardio, all these things, then definitely it is very alarming after the age of 40 and 45. We need to practice belly breathing and indulge in sports and get rid of baggage. The way we remove our old clothes from our cupboards when we buy new clothes, we make space for our new clothes. Same way, we have to make space for new thinking, new ideas in our mind so that our mind is creative. Now you ask few questions whenever you get stressed. How can I overcome? Instead of saying why this is happening to me. ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों होता है? मैं ही इतना अनलकी क्यों हूँ? ये सारी बातें वहां से हटाना है. In fact, you have to think that this is good that I faced this. It made me very strong. It made me more wiser, and I'm feeling that I can, take this challenge. Maybe your unknown area of Johari window can come out. You never know, because that is how we get to know about our unknown area of our life, hidden potential. Because the more we go for, go after the challenges and we try to solve the problem, we get to know about new you. That is what. How can I make it better? This is the question you have to ask. And then question each question. That is very important. Suppose someone is questioning you that why did you do this? That is the time. I'm not telling that you become rude. You can be polite and you can ask, uh, you could tell me the better alternative so that we can solve the problem, because our idea is to solve the problem. Because that is how you cannot take the things. That time you become passive and you are becoming aggressive passive. After that you are going and bitching up behind somebody. That's not right thing. We need to be very careful and about our mind. We cannot carry unnecessary baggage. So sort it out there. Ask question. That is very important. But please don't expect that there is a right answer of wrong question. That's very important. Overcoming challenges of day-to-day life is very important. Realization of prevailing challenge. So identify the problem. Then find out what are the alternatives to solve that problem. You change the way of questioning. Why is this happening to me? How can I make it better? That is the better way of questioning yourself. And focused and be self-motivated. Differentiate in important and not important. Whatever is not important, gossip is not important. Meeting your friends and partying whole night every Saturday is just not important. Once in a month is perfectly fine. Once in a fortnight is perfectly fine. But every week, sitting with friends and partying whole night is definitely not important. We need to minimize, because that is also going to cause financial stress. It may cause health stress, any type of stress, relationship stress also. So we need to be very careful. Now, confidence enables us to understand the gap. It helps us to understand the group dynamics. If we are confident, we know about our abilities, then we are able to understand group dynamics, team cooperation, coordination amongst team members, value driven approach. This is very important. And we always look for high level of productivity, because if each person is efficient, we are more productive in our life. We have to aim for that. And high standard of wellness practice is very important, because we have to maintain this wellness in our life. Because optimism, we need to take care of our mindset, belief. What are the belief system I am living by? Like my belief system is, whatever happens, money cannot give me greed. That is my belief system. My belief system is that whatever happens, I cannot hurt anyone. However, I am very assertive person. I have respect for myself. I have respect for others. I won't allow anyone to exploit me. I won't allow anyone to hurt me. At the same time, I will also not hurt anyone. So what kind of belief system we are living? This is what we have to think. So we are towards the end of the session. Life improvement begins with self-improvement. So we have to fill this gap by improving ourselves. And a beautiful journey of life can be lived very well if we review the road to journey and reflect where we are leading. This is one of the things we have to do on a daily basis. So why I have shown here, because these were my, this blue one is my first or second, I think, quote. when I started my LinkedIn journey in 2022 May, and what are the habits of bridging the gaps of life helps to climb the ladder, because we need to be considered one of the top assets in today's workplace. This is very important, like confidence, time management, self management. This is very important, and if we fill this gap, we have high probability to be happy and contented. At the same time, we can climb the ladder. That's very important. It's essential to have successful managers and leaders. So that's how managers and leaders also need to find that gap and work on their gaps. Motivate people to work. It also helps us to motivate people to work, because we are aware. Suppose one competitor comes in front of me, that competitor, I'm not going to take competition, but this competitor will help you to know your weakness very well. And then you can work on your weakness. That is the advantage of having competitor. I don't tell that indulge in competition, but you know your gaps and fill that gap. That is the advantage of having competitor. And conducive environment to grow and learn. This is one of the best thing. If I know myself, if I know my team, I provide conducive environment, or I help to create conducive environment to grow and learn. And this gives ability to act appropriately in adverse situation. So situational crisis happens and we are able to take right decision, because our mind is not fogged with past things or baggage. Our mind is very clear because we are used to and we are conditioning our mind to live in present. That is what. And this is my LinkedIn QR code. You can check my LinkedIn profile. I write every day some post for human skills, and I have been writing for the last 7 months. 7 8 months. I started in the month of May, and you can visit my aspirationmatters.com website to know more about me and my brand. If you have any question, please let me know. So our question, yeah, I am not able to see. Yeah, I'm closing this now. Yeah, yeah, please ask me questions. Yeah, please. Okay, I will go through that. Yeah, please ask me, Nitesh.
Yeah, so I do not have any question, but I like what you said, that breathing, controlling your breath, right? So it's very imperative for us to understand this thing. And जैसे एक बच्चा सांस लेता है ना, 4 दिन का या 10 दिन का होता है, if you observe
Hmm.
that pattern,
Yes,
right,
very
that
good.
is
You have given the right example.
right, that is the pattern which is taught in yoga and for pranayam.
Yes.
हम लोग वो बड़े होते होते भूल गए कि हमको सांस कैसे लेनी है,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
So
Right.
if you get those things into the right system, right, that will पूरा लाइफ सेट हो जाएगा उससे, सिंपल सी
Very
बात
good.
है,
Very important. Yes.
right? Because it impacts your entire nervous system and your blood flow and your heart regulations and all these things, right? And if you
Hmm.
have a sound body, that will bear a good sound mind.
Hmm.
that
Right.
is that is one thing. So if you just control your breath and consciously focus on it, you will get amazing results, right? That is
Yes.
one thing.
You are right. No doubt
And
in that.
second thing, what Nilima, what you rightly mentioned was about the challenges.
Hmm.
हम लोग कई बार डरते हैं कि अपने कंफर्ट जोन में से बाहर कैसे निकले,
Hmm.
या हम
Right.
राइट, क्योंकि हमको इस बात का स्ट्रेस होता है कि अगर स्ट्रेस बढ़ गया तो क्या होगा हमारा,
Fully
एंड
agree.
and that is where your growth is lacking. जब तक खुद को कंफर्ट जोन के बाहर नहीं निकालोगे, इट इज रियली गोइंग टू गेट डिफिकल्ट. हम लोग
Right.
कितने भी मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स के पास चले जाए या इवन खुद भगवान भी आगे खड़ा हो जाएगा ना तो भी कुछ नहीं होगा.
Right. Fully agree.
And I am telling you from this my personal experience, right? I was enjoying a very good career with a very good multinational company. In 6 years, I took 4 promotions in a very conservative Japanese management.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They don't give promotion so much easily.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at peak of my career.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where I decided to get into entrepreneurship.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right? When you are drawing some handsome salary, you don't have any chinta, fikar, kuch nahi hai. Right? You have a lovely wife, you have 2 kids who are doing well, right? And you are all settled, and then you plan to take a plunge into entrepreneurship. That is
Yes.
pushing yourself out of your comfort zone,
Comfort zone. Fully agree.
right? And उसके बाद जो वाट लगती है ना थोड़े सालों तक, सही बता रहा हूँ,
So
literally वाट ही
I'm
लगती
laughing. Nitesh, I'm laughing because I was also living very settled life, and suddenly, I tried to disturb everything,
है.
and
Yes.
that's how I reached there.
See, माउंट एवरेस्ट अगर भूकंप नहीं हुआ होता तो माउंट एवरेस्ट खड़ा नहीं होता.
Hmm.
राइट? जीवन में भूकंप अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो लाना पड़ेगा अगर ग्रोथ ग्रोथ करना है तो.
Hmm.
Right?
So, yeah,
Either you take a conscious call or life takes a call for you.
right.
So before life takes a call, which is
Yes.
very unpredictable,
Yeah.
you take a conscious call for yourself.
Right. Hmm. So here, one thing I would like to add: people are used to, even we are used to, of whatever is working, we keep doing that. If something has worked for others, we keep copying that. Whereas we need to understand and we need to, Mahesh, you can post that link so that in the meantime people can fill. Yeah, because a lot of people are leaving that meeting. Yeah. Yeah, so that we can also make it better.